What's up, dudes? I keep looking at fan, can, ran, tan, pan, and van. Spirit said, talk about, listen up, Mr. Roboto. Rug, bug, dug, hug, and mug. And one more. Calling Mr. Roboto, pan, man, fan, can, and ran. We're going to talk about the bloodline. My uncle, my mother's brother, growing up, he was always like a mad scientist type of guy. A whirring brain for sure. In hindsight, he has since passed. He's passed away now. But in hindsight, I do wonder if he may have been high-functioning spectrum-y, for sure a genius. His name was Bob Collender, and he was one of the most curious inventors, mad scientist type people I ever knew. And I got the best Christmas present when I was a little girl from him. And so when I was a little girl, I had Barbies. My parents raised my aunt, my mom's youngest sister, and then I have an older sister, and then me. And so I used to have a big container had Barbie and Skipper, all sorts of clothes that my grandmother had made, store-bought Barbie clothes, all kinds of things that originally belonged to my aunt, then my sister, then me. So when I would play Barbies when I was little, I would dump out all the clothes, line up all the shoes, organize all the shirts into a pile, all the dresses, all the whatever. I would pick out my favorite outfit, put Barbie in it, get her hair all done, and then I was done. Actually, lifting Barbie up and have her talk to Skipper, and then they go on an adventure or something, seemed very buffoony to me as a little girl. And I didn't, it was almost like embarrassing. It was almost like, this is buffoony. This is this little doll trying to make it talk. And in hindsight, I think that was me just being spectrum-y. Organizing the shit out of everything, like putting the shoes from color, red all the way through the rainbow, and it with some purple shoes. Stack, organize. Now I'm done. Back in the day, my family, my mom's family, when I was real young, we'd all get together on Thanksgiving. We'd all eat. It would be a huge celebration. And then we'd pick names to see who bought who something for Christmas, because we all got together on Christmas too. And my Uncle Bob was always traveling. He was always out and about on his adventures, doing his things. I just heard Indiana Jones. And I remember Bob picked my name one year, and I thought, I was so little, and I was like, ooh, Uncle Bob's gonna get me a Christmas present. And then Christmas came, and he walked through the door, and oh my God, he had this huge box. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. And I remember saying, oh my God, that's for me. Here it is. I opened it. Barbie, traveling trailer, deluxe set, off-road vehicle, horse trailer in Dallas. That's the name of the horse. I played the shit out of that Barbie Jeep, that horse trailer, and that Barbie. You want to know why? Oh my God, right now I jammed her. I would jam her in there. I remember feeling what the saddle felt like, putting it on the horse. I played the shit out of that because Barbie didn't have to talk to anyone. She was just by herself with her horse. And I would jam her in the Jeep, get her legs in there, roll it around, park it, get her out, take out the horse, jam her on the horse. There was no awkward conversation between her and Skipper or Ken or whatever Barbie there was. It was the perfect present. So, Bob was a roboticist. He was an OG roboticist. And if you are local around the Twin Cities, he, back in the early 90s, in the IDS building downtown in the Crystal Court, there used to be, and for sure people remember this because it was a big freaking deal. In the lobby of the Crystal Court, there used to be a robotic-run CD store. And it was kind of like octagon shape, if I remember correctly. And it was completely made of plexiglass. And it worked like a giant vending machine. And so the plexiglass had stacks of CDs where you could see the spines of the CDs with a corresponding number. And so you walked up and the whole thing was see-through. There was no employee. It was completely run by a robot arm. It was the coolest, latest thing. Nobody had ever seen robot arms. And so what you would do is find what CD you wanted, find the corresponding number, walk, and then in between the stacks of CDs, there was viewing panels where you could view what's going on the inside. And you'd go and you'd feed your money in, just like a vending machine, type the code to the CD that you want, and all of a sudden this big robotic arm wakes up, delivers it. I just bought a CD with no help from anyone. How cool was that? Buy another one. That robot arm was so cool. And so that was in downtown for quite a while. That's my uncle made that. His company was one of the pioneers in robotic aided manufacturing. His company that he started was called RAM, Robotic Aided Manufacturing. And I remember going downtown with my mom, and he said, Molly, here's $20. Pick out what CD you want, because the news is coming, and they're going to film the robot store, and they're going to film you buying a CD. And I was like, right on. So, and they did. I was on the news, and I bought the Clash Combat Rock with my $20 that my uncle gave me. So a robot arm might mean something like that. I hear walk this world with me. Okay. And then there was all this talk of these CD stores are going to buy this technology from them. Everything, yeah. And then all of a sudden digital music came out and all the bottom fell out of CDs. And that was sad. But while that magic time, while it was delivering CDs to people, people got filled with wonder and awe at the latest technology. Somebody may find out somebody's family line, their bloodline, something like that. If this resonates, I do have a reading where I hear finally, okay, I hear you now. It's called Finally Meeting the Bloodline. And so I'll put that in the comment section of this message. All right, what's the final message from Cupid? What's the final message from Cupid? Free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. All right, I hear two more. Take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. And final message. Now remember, all of my readings are interactive. Final message. If you're just watching, this is only the first part of your message. Every single one of my readings have an interactive part to them. It's called the Starseed transmissions. I am an activated Starseed. If you don't know what a Starseed is, I will also put a wonderful little short video that explains what Starseed activation is. And all that information is down in the comment section of each individual reading. And these readings originated on YouTube, so you'll find it on the Tarot DJ YouTube. Make sure you look in the comment section of every reading. Final message. I hear they're finally following directions. They're finally following directions. Well, wonderful, because guess what? Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection, I hear, was worth the wait. Somebody was very patient. It's finally time. All right. A power couple might be coming together. A new cool relationship might be starting. I hear how exciting and fun. All right, there you go. The time is right.